is a waterfall of windmills and rockets and empty baskets. In my heart is a waterfall, bleeding pine trees and lit up windows and poison arrows. In my heart is a waterfall of silver linings and dirty laundry and bedtime hate. In my
Hello, how are you? Y'all, I figured out I've been doing something real dumb for roughly 7 months. Did you know that certain memory foam mattresses have a top side and a bottom side? I didn't know that. But so today I was doing the rotating of my bed, which they say to do every so often. So I was doing that today, and I noticed that the name of the brand was on it, and it was 100% upside down. And I was like, I bet that's not how they meant that to face. I bet they meant for it to be, something you could read anytime you didn't have sheets on your bed, because you were, washing them on account of your granddaughter spilt chocolate Pediasure on it, and yeah. So my bed is right side up now, and it's actually it was way better. I was surprised at how much of a difference it being right side up made. So yeah, some beds have a top and a bottom if they're, does everybody else have sound? Are we, how are we doing? Okay, Jenna has sound. So, but Jenna's on Twitch. Okay, cool. So, I was gonna ask out loud, Louise, are your speakers fully plugged in? But it occurred to me that if she cannot hear me, then she's not gonna hear me, right? Yeah. I don't know. But also, you got the sound. Okay, cool. So, yeah, bed is so much more comfy. Note to everybody, pay attention to the logo on your bed. It's a big old fucking clue. Hello. EKG went well, I think. Excellent. Should have the results tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to be up to tonight. No worries. We got time to figure it out. Hi. Waves. And yes, it is sleeping so much better. I'm fairly certain that, even though it was pretty comfortable, the bottom is meant to be on the slats, and so it was a little more firm, and yeah, that wasn't what I needed, but you know, it just felt so nice once I laid down on it and it was right side up. Hi, hello. And okay, so yeah, I'm gonna skip I have to turn my volume up to 75 to hear the channel. I don't know. I would love to say I could talk louder, but I really can't. This is just about how loud I get. I can get a little bit louder, but it strains my voice, and yeah, nothing good happens then. So I have to use earbuds, but they're sound. Yes. I'm sorry. I would love to talk louder for you guys. It's just not possible. And yeah, I've got things turned up as loud as I can on my end for the microphone. See, thought about you today at lunch. My group and I were at the picnic tables, and the benches were still kind of wet from last night's rain. When I got up, when we got up, I said my butt's wet. That's fantastic. Yes, the Pediasure story. Also, again, YouTube likes to be rude. So, there's the link to Twitch. That wouldn't make a difference. Half the time I don't hear Damon. Yeah, he's over here snoring. I also couldn't hear the opening song. Oh. And that I know is plenty loud. That's wild. Huh. But so, yeah. My bed is right side up. Wolfie's butt isn't sore from the Yellow Jackets or Hornets or whatever they were. YouTube wouldn't play it for me, but Twitch did. Okay, so based on all this, YouTube is already wilding out. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm just gonna pin. Yes. I'm gonna pin the. Oh wow! I'm down to 858. I've lost 4 subscribers in the past 28 days. Okay, here's that, and here is Jess's comment. We're going to pin that sucker. Okay, so the comment with Jess's comment with the Twitch link is pinned, so you can get the link there, or yes, yes, lots of that. So you can also find the link on my channel page if need be. Dear Tech Gremlins, let's go investigate what makes the best mud cake, shall we? Amen. Let's do that. Yeah, YouTube is definitely choosing violence, and I am not here for it. I don't want to hear it. YouTube needs to act right for a change. On the upside, I will be meeting with the real estate agent, and I will be looking inside the house and stuff on Thursday. The husband, if he's here, he gets to come along. If he's not, that's rough for him. I'll take pretty pictures. I'm not super worried about whether or not he's there. And to be fair, he isn't either. You know, he wandered around and he went inside the barn, which is the part that he cares about. So, yeah. Um, no, I didn't. I haven't forgotten to tell him unlike him, am all on the up and up, and I, I told him, and I've kept him updated because I'm not an asshole. Um, oh, I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but I want this place, so I'm going to stay above board. In part for that reason, but also because I just don't want to be like him. Um, so, that's probably the better idea. Like, YouTube is wild and out. One of them has to be on top of their game for this, right? Right. YouTube was made mostly by three men. Are we surprised it has so many issues that need patched? No. Not even a little bit. Yes. Yes. Hey, Melanie, welcome to the land that acts right. Right? All right, so now that I've caught you up on all my dramedies and what's going, oh, I did end up riding out there with him the other day, and just to go see it in person, not to like go in or anything, just to go and see the actual property. And just drove over there, turned around in the driveway, and came back after getting a fairly good look at it. And we took all three of the dogs, and like Shira and Wolfie haven't gotten to go anywhere in quite some time. So Wolfie was so excited. He did the little tippy taps on the floor before he sat down to get his harness on. And his harness says anxiety do not touch. And he was just so excited about it. And like he's close to the same size as Damon, just not so thick. Um, so him doing tippy taps is super cute. So we got all three of them in there, and like Shira and Wolfie were going batshit for most of the drive over. They lost their minds again when we stopped for gas. And by the time we got home, Wolfie was like this close to shitting himself. He had gotten so excited about everything that as soon as we got him into the fence, he took off the leash. He ran off to pee, and then immediately after poop. Yeah, remember YouTube blocked my comment about the workplace bathroom situation, and it got mad when I complained about the men's room, but it didn't block my comment about the women's room being gross. Of course not. Of course not. Yes, doggo tippy taps. So yeah, they were very excited to get to go. And you can't be wet on YouTube either, but you can be moist. All right. Indeed. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our first sprint of the evening. All the magic. That's right. Playdates are not okay either. No worries. Here we go. All the magic, and I will see you on the other side. How did you do? How did you do? I just kind of faffed about this time, but next sprint I'm going to start doing the reading that I have to get finished. And, you know, once again, I'm going to tell my professors, like, it is wild the way these people will remark on something in somebody's, you know, in indigenous people's primitive religion and, you know, talk about it all intellectualized and stuff and completely ignore that the exact same fucking thing appears in their own religion. Like, the cognitive dissonance of, and do you want to know what the thing is? Do you want to know what the primitive thing is? It's mana. And you know, mana appears in the Bible multiple fucking times. They never, ever, ever mention that. Let's see. I fully agree that the book of What YouTube Blocked would absolutely be an indie author bestseller in the making. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so did nothing. Refilled my water, made popcorn, started watching another streamer who's reacting to true crime stuff. Ooh, I love that. I started watching Betty Rage. I can't watch her while I'm trying to do stuff because it's distracting. But she's got a lot of good deep dives. I did, and he loves it. He's absolutely for it. And agrees that 99.99% of the abuse that happens within spiritual spaces, whether they are inclusive of psychedelics or not, is because of men. So, yeah. And 519 words, excellent. I medicated my kid. I'll be medicating my dog in like another 6 minutes or so. Hello. Found a place that sells Garfield t-shirts in my size, and I'm backing away fast. Oh God, Garfield, I love him. Aw, I love it. Although, admittedly, he's not snoring right now. Let me click over to the correct screen. It might have been rain that you were hearing, because I had rain playing on the other computer. Let's see, be right back. Yes. Bose versus the world. She's so fun to watch because she will tell people off. I love that. Amen. So, yeah. Also, if you like creepy things and homemaker stuff, Christine McConnell, from The Mind of Christine McConnell, has released another video. It's strawberry lemon bars or something like that. I don't know. I watched it sort of, well, I didn't watch it, but I had it on. It was playing. And, you know, I'm not super interested in baking strawberry lemon bars right now. I'm not interested in baking anything right now because it's forking hot. We did get a little bit of rain yesterday, and I was super thrilled with that. Oh, hold up. I can get you a link. Share, copy. There we go. So that is the From the Mind of Christine McConnell video with the strawberry lemon bars. Yeah, I mean, she makes them from scratch even. They're very pretty. She does little bees to go on them. I think the bees look more like very large, very angry hornets or something. But, you know. Mountain Mysteries, Tales from Appalachia. Ooh, love it. Oh, I've heard of that podcast. Definitely want to check it out for sure. Thanks for the link. We had Forking Hot last week. This week the highs are in. Oh, please send it down here. I would I would love that so much. So much. Let me get cozy and put on my fucking sweater. Ah. Um so yeah, we've been having like we had a low temperature, a cooler day today because it only got to 87. Um, so yeah, anybody wants to send that cooler stuff this way, I would love that. Yes, only 87 because the past few days have been anywhere from 98 to 103. And I cannot tell you how much I fucking hate it. Um, it's been cool here and rain. Oh, I wish blows southward really hard. I appreciate that. A muggy, sticky, gross 87. That is exactly what it's been. A muggy, sticky 87. Gross 87. And I like that year. I'm ambivalent to it. Let's see. Ew. The hundreds are, yeah. The hundreds are ridiculous, and some of them are record setting. Um, but yeah. Oh, I also had my tattoo consultation Sunday, yesterday, and I'll be getting my dragon tattoo August 2nd, another Sunday. Um, we're getting a bunch of rain midweek, especially Wednesday. 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather, too. Ugh, sorry. And yay for new tattoo, exactly. And you know, yay for it being vegan ink. Like, I just and while I was there, she took pictures of this tattoo because, you know, she also did this one, and she was very, very pleased with how it healed. So yeah, uh, she's all kind of happy to be working on me again. Uh, all right, let's go into. Is this sprint number 2? Wow, I've been talking a lot. All right, here we go. Ooh. I only get nervous about severe weather these days because I'm on the top floor of our apartment building. Amazing views of the moon and clouds and stuff, but if things get tornadic, then down, then back up 6 flights of stairs I go. Ouch. Yeah. See, I, I would be so fit if I lived on the 6th floor of anything because your girl is terrified of elevators. I hate them. If I can take stairs, I will. I absolutely will. I am on that. I am on that. Let's see. Hubby won't risk the. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't like risking the elevators without a storm. All right, here we go. All the magic, and I'll see you on the other side. How did you do? How did you do? I've been doing the reading. This particular reading is incredibly boring. I'm so tired of reading it. Let's see. I don't either in regards to elevators because that's literally my worst nightmare. Mine too, but wheelchair doesn't give me a choice. And 6 floors of ramp sounds atrocious. Let's see. One time we were... it's so tiny. One time we were at the mall when I was little and we were upstairs and the elevator broke down while we were upstairs. So Dad took me to the escalator, carefully put my chair on it, and made sure I didn't fall all the way down. When we got down, the security guard got pissy. Dad said, "The only elevator is broken. What did you want me to do? Throw her down the regular stairwell?" I feel like that would have been a lot more dangerous and hurt her a lot worse than carefully doing this. I like your dad's sense of humor. Would you prefer I throw my daughter down the stairs? I mean, I could have done that. Would that help? Oof. I'm with Dad on this. Normally he wouldn't do that because it's not safe and it says not to, but I mean, it was time to go, right? And, the only fucking elevator was broken. What did they expect people up there who couldn't take the stairs or the escalator safely to do? It wasn't a, hey, let's see if we can do this without causing an issue for funsies. Oh my God, that is the best response from your dad. Way to go, Dad. Hello. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori. How is? Hey, Lori D. The guard just said, "Have a nice day," and walked off. I mean, what else was he going to say? Oh, that reminds me. An ICE agent, I don't know why this part I don't know why that comment reminded me of this. But an ICE agent was trying to kidnap somebody and actually got hit by a vehicle. Thoughts and prayers, right? I think he shouldn't have been trying to kidnap people, and I pray that anybody causing that much harm gets exactly what they deserve. Let's see. Accomplished nothing other than relaxing. Hey, that's an accomplishment. 889 words. Yes. 33 words already. Look at you go. Oh, and you sent that message with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the break, Linda. Awesome. Ate a bag of popcorn and applying some beta reader suggestions, ignoring others. Love that. See, one of my coworkers who's in his early 30s and has POTS walks with a cane. When the elevators went out after the last big windstorm, we were going to walk down the stairs together. He basically ran down them thanks to the cane. I was like, what the hell, dude? You left me. Oh my God. Karma. I hadn't even thought about that, but that's good. I told a story in chat, but I worked before Sprint started, so now I'm taking a break and going to work now. No need. That was good. That was great. Like, fucking stellar. And I just found out that Disturbia has a Baba Yaga mug. And it's time for me to head out for the night. See y'all tomorrow. He's so stinking cute. But, must be my lucky day, Mel. So, yeah, I'm looking really hard at this Baba Yaga mug because, right, right. um, I've made lots of jokes about being people's Baba Yaga because all the stories about Baba Yaga, it's people go to her when they're desperate, as they've got this thing that they're trying to do, and they're desperate. They have no other way but to go to the Baba Yaga. They go to the Baba Yaga and they ask, for fire or for wisdom or whatever it is that they need. And a lot of the acquaintances I've had over the years have come to me regularly for advice and never spoke to me any other time. So I've made jokes that I am their Baba Yaga. They come to see me in the woods when they need things sorted out for them, and the rest of the time they stay away from the Baba Yaga because she's terrifying and fearsome. And so yeah, and this cup, it says, "A witch must always be feared, for the forest has no mercy." And it has a picture of her house with the chicken legs and everything. Ah! Okay, so, okay, let's see, night, rest well. Yes, alright, so here is, I believe, sprint number 3. So, all the magic, and I will see you on the other side. How did you do? How did you do? I am writing down a quote so that I can discuss it with my professor. And what it is that they're talking about how DNA is not merely an informational molecule, but it is also a form of text, and that therefore it's best understood by analytical ways of thinking and commonly applied by analytical ways of thinking commonly applied to other forms of text, for example, books. This seems to be a sensible suggestion, but it begs the question, how can one analyze text if one presupposes that no intelligence wrote it? And I'm just like, yes, exactly this. There's such an assumption that there is no intelligence on this planet beyond humans. And like, honestly, in a lot of ways, I think we are the least intelligent species. Let's see. Note to me to introduce you to more videos from the Plant Slant if you're looking for things to make the chips worth their payoff per bite and overall total less chips. More ways to snack and feel better about it? Okay. I also am totally cool with it if you want to share those kind of videos with me. Or share them here on the channel. Share with the class. Reading. Yes. Didn't do quite as well that time. I wrote a word, but you wrote a word. And while you were apparently struggling, so that's excellent. I mean, look at Cats and Dogs Alone, right? Right? And I was watching a documentary thing recently. I want to say it was yesterday, but it might have been today. I don't know. The days, they blend together. But they had this ancient not scroll, tablet that they hadn't done so great on translating the hieroglyphics, and so they eventually did. And it was this one woman that did the translations, and it was like years before she would publish her findings because she was terrified that she would never be taken seriously again. And apparently what the tablet essentially said was that all of the holy, like the temples and stuff, had been built on places where things were thin and stuff could get through, and the idea was that the temples would help to safeguard against anything that did get through, right? But humans are idiotic, fallible creatures. No way around that. So, and priests even more so. They weren't doing a great job of it, and shit was getting out. So, they're talking with like the divine ones, right? And I am paraphrasing the fuck out of this. But so they're talking with these divine ones, and they're like, hey, our people are suffering, and we're kind of suffering, and worse yet, the royals are very unhappy with us. So they sent, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was a special name, and it described them as beings with 4 legs, and they were furry, and they had a gaze that could see things that weren't there, and it ended up being cats. They sent cats to be the ones to guard against the things that came through the doorways that weren't fully closed. And I just found that so fascinating. And considering the way that cats behave and the way that the Egyptians thought, or not thought, but they had a belief that cats were the guardians of like the underworld and stuff. Um, I feel like it makes sense. And I also feel like there are so many more things, that we don't understand because we have this westernized belief that only science can explain everything. And honestly, I feel like science kind of trips itself up with things like this, with things like, oh, this can be read like a text, but they don't believe anybody could have written the text. So, you know, um, it's I don't know. These are the things that fascinate my brain, and get me wandering off into the netherlands of deep thought. Uh, yes, cats and dogs alone. I did nothing but scroll. Yay. I worked on the beat sheet again. Love it. Welcome to the Fiber King. Ooh. Let me copy text. Pasta. What the shit? Oh gosh, you're stupid. Sorry, it included the name, because it's like trying to attribute who made the comment. That's not helpful when I'm trying to visit the link, right? Let's see. I intended on writing, but watched a movie instead. Awesome. Hopefully, it was a good movie. What movie? The word was extra, so maybe it's worth more. Yes, absolutely. And here's the link in YouTube world, or yeah, YouTube land for those who are on YouTube. It looks kind of tasty. Actually, on the post where I found out about the ICE agent and his run-in with the car, which apparently the car is okay, but everybody was commenting about things they had done today. So I commented that I made an awesome hummus and it's really tasty, and I did. I made a hummus. It's super garlicky, it's smooth, it's creamy, it is everything a hummus should be, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm gonna eat the whole fucking container. Not all at once, not all in one sitting, but I'm gonna eat it over the next few days, because it is amazing. um, and I'm gonna eat it on all kinds of things, because like I have no shame when it comes to mixing foods. Um, and I'm pretty well done with my reading, so I'm very happy. I have like a half a page left to read. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to drop us into our fourth and final sprint of the evening. So all the magic, and I will see you on the other side. Sometimes people use the wrong word in English, as we all know. And I know we're all guilty of it. But, this one is especially fantastic. It's from the Dunedin Herald, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. It might be Dunedin. It doesn't matter. Dunedin. But the headline is breaking. Man, 32, ejaculated 3 meters out of a car after a head-on collision with a farm fence. And I gotta tell you, a 3-meter ejaculation is fucking impressive. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Quite upstanding indeed. Excellent work, Louise. 1,083 words. I mean, if that was something they had Olympic Games in, yes, it would absolutely be a medal winning thing. Hey, that's awesome. Oh my god. Oh gosh, what was his name? Not Hitch. We don't need that. Oh gosh. John Hancock. That's what it is. That's the name of the movie. Right? Yes. Oh, it's Hancock. Hancock is the name of the movie. But there's a scene where him and some chick go back to his little trailer, and he's like, when I get there, I need you to get off of me. And he like blows a hole in the roof of his trailer and stuff. So I guess it was Hancock that got into a wreck. So yeah. On that note, on the note of a 3-meter ejaculation, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow for members only, where things get even crazier than a 3-meter ejaculation. So yeah. Also, if you are a subscriber, please continue to check your subscription, because YouTube doesn't fucking like me. I absolutely will. I hope you do too. I'm looking forward to resting in my right side up mattress. Alright, so thank you all for being here. You are fantastic. I appreciate you so much. And if you remember, I'll see you tomorrow. If you are not, I will see you on Wednesday. May you all wake rested, refreshed, and ready to kick the crap out of another day. Good night.
In my heart is a waterfall.